Hi, and welcome to the Property Story Show, where we talk about real estate, finance, and investment. This is Kenny here, I'm your host. And today, I have someone, Chen Yuan, actually, or CY, as you all know it. She's a certified chartered accountant with over 17 years of experience in the areas of auditing, taxes, across various industries. So today, I invited CY to this studio to discuss about bookkeeping, taxes, and also real estate, right? We need to talk about rental income. So without further ado, let's welcome CY to the studio. Hi, CY.
Hi, morning, Kenny. How are you?
Good, thank you. So CY, so
Yes.
if perhaps you can share with the audience, right? Like about a little bit about yourself and currently what are the customers that you actually focus on? You have what kind of customers that come to you?
Okay. I'm a chartered accountant. Okay, registered with Malaysia Institute. MIA, Malaysia Institute of Accountant. Okay, I think since 2012. Okay, become a chartered accountant until now. So I have almost, I think, 17 years of experience in accounting, auditing, taxation, finance, as well as management. So currently, most of my client is come from SME lah. We have sole proprietorships, we got partnerships, as well as we got Serembahat Incorporation, as well as LLP, Limited Liability Partnership.
I see. Okay. So, yes, sorry, audience. CY, perhaps you would like to share with us which company you're from.
Okay, I'm from Genstar Business Consultancy.
Okay. So, yeah, that is his company, CY's company.
Yeah.
So, for the audience who don't know, actually, CY here, we both are roommates back in university. So, I know CY back in University Science Malaysia. We both graduated from same university. I didn't take accountant. I didn't take accountancy. So CY took accountancy. So next, CY, you see, when you talk about taxes, even as an employee and now self-employed, when you talk about taxes, I feel like really very hassle. I want to sleep already. But when LSDN letter come, I straight away wake up. So perhaps
It's common, right? It's common.
I mean, like suddenly you remember the birthday wish? Suddenly LSDN email you. I was like, wow.
It's common because
You all got right. Definitely got one.
most of my customer is facing this kind of situation too.
So my question actually is very basic. What is accountancy? Perhaps you can share with us what is accountancy, like people layman like us.
Okay, accountancy. Okay, let's make it simple. So, okay, when we talk about accounting, okay, we have accounts. Usually, we would like to know. Okay, what is accounts? That means, first of all, when we do accounts, we need to know that means profit and loss. We're gonna have to know that means how much that you earn on your business on that period, on the month, or on that quarter, or that years. First, of course, you're gonna have to know that means you earn how much. Secondly, you need to know how much of cash money still in your hand. You need to know because sometimes you're doing your business doesn't mean that you can collect your money at that month. Maybe your customer, your debtors will take 2 to 3 months to repay you back. So you're gonna have to see is it enough or not cash. So overall, just to let you know, that means your current standing. That means what is your financial. That means your performance this year on this month. Okay, how are you doing? Is it doing well? And then secondly, is it your cash flow? Is it enough or not?
I see. So from what you are saying, CY, I understand that when accountancy is very important to know at least whether you can make it next month or tomorrow.
Yes, agree. Yes, everything is above cash. When you're running any activities, you need cash.
Cash is the lifeblood of the business.
Yes,
right?
of course, agree.
So when we talk about it, right, especially people like me, real estate agents, we all are so busy here going up and down our things, daily stuff. Accounting is actually the last thing on our mind.
Okay.
The last. Okay. So sometimes we get paid when also we don't know.
Okay. Yeah, agree.
So for us, start real estate agents out there, especially those who just started or real estate agent or solopreneur,
Okay.
where do you recommend us to start in terms of bookkeeping and accountancy for this part? Where do you recommend us to start?
Okay. before you, okay, I will recommend, okay, before you would like to venture into a business, okay, trade as a business, even though it's a sole proprietorship or SME or what, you can try to look for an accountant first, okay. You look for him, okay. He will advise you. First of all, he will advise you what type of company that you need to be set up. Okay, they will advise
Okay.
you. Is it a sole prop? Is it a partnership? Is it an LLP? Or is it a Serembahan? Okay, first of all, they will advise you. Then secondly, you're gonna to communicate with them. Okay, because then they will start to guide you. Okay, how are you going to means to collect all your documentation, all your supporting document, your sales invoice, your purchase invoice, your bank statement. They'll guide you accordingly. That means what you need to be prepared. So you're gonna to frequently communicate with them, and then you're gonna to tell them your situation. Like example, you just go and see doctor. You're gonna be honest to tell doctor what is your problem. Then they will help you. That means to assist you. That means to think how to solve your problem.
I see. So from what I'm listening to you, accountant is not just every month. Hey, give me your statement. I balance. Hey, not balance. Not like that.
This depends. This depends. Okay. Last time, okay. Last time usually is generate reports lah. Okay. We so called P&L lah, profit and loss.
Yes.
As well as balance sheet lah. Okay. But nowadays, accounting is quite different from last time lah.
I see.
We are more value added lah. Usually, an accountant they will highlight to you lah which key areas, okay, or which places you need to be take note. Is your expenses is too high, or is it your which one debtor is it too long outstanding of debts you did not collect?
Oh.
Yes. So that means is the most important. I will say the keyword is you're gonna be frequent communication.
I see. Because you know, CY, when I started my real estate agency, the first thing I do is not to look for accountant. The first thing I do is to look for place where I can actually get my license. I went and then agency. So accountant is the last person on my mind.
Okay.
So from what I'm hearing from what you say, even as a solopreneur or real estate agent, we real estate agents, we have an agency also. So we are actually tied to an agency. So do you still recommend people like us to actually look for an accountant, and why? Because I have my agency, and why I need an accountant?
Okay. Your agency is more on your technical skills. Okay. Accounting is more on the finance. It's on the finance world. So it's quite different. So example, let's say a company. We don't talk about entrepreneurs or what. Okay. Let's say I know that a lot of bosses, we care only is about the sales.
Yes. I only care about sales only.
We care about the sales. Okay.
Correct.
So let's say a proper company function. Okay. You're gonna to have a balance. You must have a sales team. You're also gonna to have your sales team. I will call it as a business development team. You're gonna sometimes you have a operation team. You're gonna have your support team. Support team, it could be your HR, it could be your finance. So you read up all these three teams. Okay. Sometimes let's say it's like unbalanced. So of course, no doubt, a lot of people say that, if I don't have sales,
what's all this?
It's all this already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So that's why, like just now you asked me, okay, before you start a business, you're gonna think, you're gonna plan, okay?
Yeah.
You're gonna plan ahead. That means maybe you can talk to your accountant, okay? That means maybe they can assist you. Not only to do accounts, they can assist you, let's say, on forecasting.
Forecasting?
Yes, forecasting, budgeting. Let's say example, let's say if you want to enter to this business, okay, real property as the real estate, okay. So maybe we can work up together. So Kenny, what's your forecast? What's your upcoming? That means results. So we will work with you, and then what's your expenses? So from there you will see, is it enough of any cash surplus or not, or deficit or not? So if you don't work up, okay, you're unable to see. You don't have the pictures, okay? So maybe from there work out at least the sales budget. Maybe we can drill deep. Which your market segment? Which your customer segment? How are you? That means which your revenue stream?
Okay.
So that means, of course, this is much more deeper lah.
Yeah.
This is not like normal. That means typical, like just doing the accounts . So we will give you advisory. Is it you enough cash flow or not? Or if you're not enough cash flow, is it you should be venture or not? Or is it you should be borrow? Usually, when you start out a business, it's not easy for borrow. Maybe you only can borrow from your relative, friends, So that means you're gonna think carefully lah.
Okay. So actually, CY, you gave me something which I didn't talk about. When we want to start, we just jump in here. Real estate agents, all of us solopreneur also want to start nasi lemak stall. Example, we just buy the nasi lemak everything, and then we start the store, right? Okay. So CY here is given us something that is a different
plan ahead.
Help you to plan ahead. So CY, from what I understand, right? Let's just say we talk whatever you share just now from the start and planning and advisory the expenses. I actually like the idea. So if I were to take whatever you say just now, let's just today I knew I'm working now. Okay, the situation. Let's just say I'm working now, and I want to start doing real estate. So can I come to you and actually give you let's just say my monthly expenses, everything, all, and then we can discuss and see how is it. Is it like that?
Yes. Can. Of course, we gonna to sit down together. You're gonna need to have an idea. Okay, where do you go? Where's your direction? If a lot of people, that means when they jump into the business, they don't have direction. Oh, because maybe I feel like I want to do.
Yeah, no lah. My friend do real estate, no problem. What?
They are
my friend real estate making millions. Why cannot? Everybody can, ma. See people drive BMW, big car, big house.
Yes, agree. So.
Correct.
Yes, you just don't follow because everybody is you're gonna to plan, That means there is a proverb called if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yes. So that is why I like the idea of what you're doing. Actually, I didn't expect accountant to be this tedious, honestly. I just expect you all to every month I give you my receipt that's it you settle.
but this is true. This is the perception, okay, of a lot of people. They have this type of perception of people, okay, because they don't care. I can tell you that in Malaysia, 98%, okay, even though in my customer list, I can tell you 98% of my customer, they all is concerned about, they come to me, hey, Sen, do accounts, the most important is, please help me to pay less tax.
Yes.
This is the so is it how much they earn? They are not really concerned. But of course, I still got some customer they are really concerned. Okay, one of my customers, I think got few around quite less. Okay, they want me to do the accounts. Then after that, their partnership. So from there, they only know how much they are going. That means to share the profit sharing among their partners.
I see.
It's quite less. But if you keep on constantly doing the accounts, you can know what's the problem. If you don't do your problem, then let's say after years, because as I say, a lot of bosses, they only care about sales money.
Yeah, we also real estate agent. As long as got commission, we don't care.
Yes,
account not important.
Okay. Yes, your commission. Then do you really think about, is it your expenses, your traveling expenses, your entertainment expenses? Is it enough to cover your commission?
No.
You didn't care about.
As we just know that. Okay, for this is how we count. I just give you a guide. Example, let's just say the rental 2,000 example. Then we need to pay agency. Sometimes if you at the start maybe 60%, you just take back 60%, 1,200. So to us, then after that we never count our advertising expenses one.
Okay.
How we do is very simple. Let's just say I got 5 listing to rent out. So I just post all 5 low.
Okay.
Then everyone 2,000 ma. I get, let's just say this 5, right? I spend maybe 100 ringgit. So it's 500 lah. So I close it later, I close, right? It's 1,200. So minus 500, I untung 700. I get profit 700. That's how we count. Very simple, actually. But we don't count, like what you say, we don't count the traveling time. We don't count the time that we actually spend. Because the thing that we cannot count, especially the time that we spend, is the one that will affect our bottom line.
Yes, agree. Usually when it comes to this type, since you bring up this issue, usually expenses, we have 2 types of expenses. Most of the bosses is only can see is the direct expenses.
Yes,
but you all didn't see is the indirect expenses.
Yes, correct.
Is it this indirect expenses? Is it also will be covered? Is it your salary or not? So sometimes you even though you earn, you cannot be assumed that everything is yours. You're gonna to keep up. That means to have some reserve.
To pay taxes, right?
Yes, you're going to pay reserve some for taxes or maybe upcoming for investment, emergency, anything. When you're as an entrepreneur, you're gonna to means I will advise you that means to have some fixed salary. You're gonna to withdraw some fixed salary so that you have some reserve from here.
I see. So does this kind of things like what you mentioned, like every month we do accounts. Is it still applicable for a small business like mine?
Yes. Account is applicable doesn't care you are a big business or small business because accounts is not about money. So when you dealing with any business, any activities, is also about money.
Yeah, true.
You're gonna to means to plan, okay, and spend wisely.
Okay.
If you, as I say, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Okay, the thing is that, right? Especially now we're going to talk about something very sensitive.
Yeah,
Because when we start a business, right, all we think of is how much it costs.
yes.
So does it make sense for a business, like just even before start paying you first?
Okay.
Let's just say today, like we go back to the example just now. Today I'm working. I want to start a real estate business. Can I actually pay you to do this advisory for me, like just to see the projection? How is it?
Yes.
So then, so I understand that from what you shared earlier, this is actually going to be beneficial to me.
Yes.
So, but of course, we all want a good deal.
Okay.
So, I'm also curious, like how much will you charge this kind of, how do you determine your charges for these services? Especially if, let's just say, we want to engage your firm for monthly accounting.
Okay, actually it's quite depends. Okay, because we don't have any fixed rate. First of all, it also depends. Usually we spend how long is our time. Time cost is one of our main concern. Okay. Secondly is the complexity of your case. Okay. Of course, the more easy, then we'll be charged much more cheaper lah. The less time that we spend with you, that means of course it will be much more cheaper lah. So as I say, usually we will be depends on the time. It depends on the case of the complexity of the case, as well as the type of the service lah.
I see.
Yes.
So how do I decide then? Like you are one accountant firm, then there's another 2 accountant firms. So all the 3 of them, right? They definitely will fight for my business. Okay. So I go the cheapest one. So is there any way that I need questions? Let's just say you meet the accountant that you should ask, example, to decide.
Okay, so it's hard for me to tell you. It's hard for me to tell you which accounting firm is good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
the best way, the best way is okay. The best way is I will be advise you or even the audience. Okay, you just walk into the accounting firm. You talk to the accountant. Okay, you must have the feeling. Does it feel comfort to you or not?
I see.
If you don't feel comfort to you, no matter I give you the big 4, it's pointless. You're unable to get the point. First, you must feel comfort. Secondly, can they really answer all your questions or not? That means can you see? That means can clear your. That means can solve your problem or not?
I see.
So
I need to come in with a problem that I know and a problem that I don't know.
You go, of course you go. So it's very hard for me to tell you. Let's say if you're sick, you go to which clinic is the best. It's very hard to tell you. So you're going to go in to tell the doctor what's my sickness, tell everything, and then do you feel comfort or not? And then is it the medicine? Is it effective or not? Just the way. Because
some of the firms, right, especially like the bigger firms, we only deal with the business development manager. We don't deal direct with the person that's doing our accounts. So we don't have this kind of privilege.
Okay.
So as a solopreneur, I think we do need to spend time with this group of people. They are also professionals.
Yeah.
So I think, audience, remember, spend time with your accountant. Real estate agents, spend time with your accountant. If your accountant don't make you feel comfortable, you're always welcome to change. No problem. Okay? Yeah. Don't just go for the cheapest. You go for the cheapest, you don't expect so much of the services. Okay? So actually, CY, you brought up a very good point. When it comes to price, right? Like what Warren Buffett would say, price is what you pay, value is what you get.
Yeah. So a lot
of people, we only see on price. Even as real estate agents as well. People will be asking me, hey Kenny, how long are you in the industry? I say come to now it's about 1.5 years.
Yeah.
But the other agent got 10 years. Why should I go with you to sell my house? So they ask the same thing. Then I will also go and ask the same questions like what you do. So I think that's fair enough. At the end of the day, we are selling services, right?
Yes, agree.
All of us is the same. You can do accounts. The other firm also can do accounts. I can sell a real estate. I'm licensed. Yeah. Another person also got license. Yes. So at the end of the day, I think it's the one that will understand the customer better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you choose the one that understands you better. It's not about the price. If you think the price is too expensive, I think at the end of the day, everybody also is negotiable.
Yes, it's negotiable. I have seen before, even though if you choose the cheapest one, but it can't solve your problem. Or even though That means maybe yes can solve your problem. Maybe the problem is, okay, I just pass you all the documents, you just do my accounts. Maybe you just for the sake of compliance only.
Yes.
That's all. Okay, yes, they can solve the problem.
Uh,
But what type of service that you really need? Is it you hope that they can point out where is the weaknesses, areas, how to improvement or not? Or maybe they can assist you much more, give you much more better explanation. Because I did, okay, facing some that means some competitors. Okay, the competitors sometimes they do not have that means details of explanation.
I see.
Okay, they didn't have details of explanation. So let's say example, to the government, okay, inform increase SST. So maybe they have some notes. Okay, because you are my client, valuable client, okay, I just share with you this type of piece of notes. That means this piece of news. Then not every customer will be understand.
Yeah, of course.
All these things. Yeah, of course they will be, of course they hope, okay, and you can explain to them.
I see.
So even some customer, okay, of course we will be concerned. Is it, let's say, this SST, does it applicable to you or not? Let's say if not applicable, we are not going to miss to send to you. So that you no need to miss to load with so much of information. We only will be send to you the information which related to you.
I understand. that sums up a lot of things, huh?
Yeah.
So for the audience out there, the bottom line is if you are thinking of jumping into a business, whether it's real estate or solopreneur, please find an accountant to talk to. And please don't stinge on paying these professionals the services for their services, okay? Because they are the ones that will determine whether this is an idea that you should pursue, or maybe you should just stay in the job for another few more years. Who knows? Okay, CY.
Yes, Kenny.
Previously, at the start, you were talking about all the structure, company structure. Yeah, I recall there's a four, right? Sole proprietor, Samir Berhad, LLP,
and partnership.
Four, right?
Yes.
So
of course got five lah. Another one is Berhad lah.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Berhad.
I didn't mention.
Berhad are those more than 50 shareholders, right?
Not necessarily. Currently there's many there are few types of Berhad one, you know. One is PLC, public listed company. Okay. Some company, okay, some charity, they also go for Berhad one, you know.
I see. Okay, no problem. So that one is like
it's another level.
So for us, right, for solopreneurs, let's just say
not so applicable lah.
So for us, for example, today I want to be a real estate agent. You know, I also got agency. So does it make sense for me to start a sole proprietor or just go like that with agency enough really?
Basically, of course, we will be advise you to go for sole proprietor. Because when you're doing business, you're going to have to register with SSM. This is Malaysia law. You're going to have to register. This is a company act. So any businesses, you're going to have to register with SSM. So of course, you're going to when you approach me, of course, I'm going to have to see lah. As I say, is it a loan? If loan, then it's a sole prop lah. If maybe you have partners, it's partnership lah. Of course, if you come with a partner, then as I say, if we work up together and we able, that means to forecast that your sales revenue to a certain degree, maybe we will be advise you to open an LLP company, limited liability partnership. Of course, we will be depends on your revenue levels, okay, the turnover streams, then we will be advise you accordingly.
So for me, the most likely one is a sole proprietor.
Yeah, sole prop, yes, definitely.
Okay, but what's the logic? Why should I spend extra money for this sole proprietorship when everything is going under my name? My agency just pay to me. I work for the agency technically because my contract is actually a contract for service. I'm not employment contract.
Okay.
What's the logic? I mean, what's benefit? Why do you advise like this?
You work with your agency.
Yes.
Okay. It's different, you see. Now you are working with your agency. So when you're having a company, okay, you are like collaboration. Is your company collaboration with the agency. So that means anybody can look for you. First of all, that means at least you have a company, you have a well-established, so it takes years, you build your reputation, okay? Not only your personal, your company. So when you have your company already, on the future, if you would like to expand, if you would like to join ventures, or even you would like to, that means borrow some loan from the bank, it's easy.
I see. So real estate agents.
At least you have your profile, your company profile there, if compared to your personal profile.
Okay. Real estate agents, listen, Listen what to CY say. I want to highlight one very important point on CY say, joint venture collaboration. Real estate agents, if you do very well, let's just say someday today a developer kind of approach you, can you sell my project? You don't have a company. The big companies like developers, or even now where they do content, the developer want to pay you to create content for them. They also will pay to company. They don't pay to individual. Okay? So remember, as your company grows, like what CY say, you can also expand. But at the start, your first step must be correct. So thank you so much, CY. I think that's like something I didn't thought about, because to me it's like, why should I go into a hassle? Okay. So from what I understand, that after I have the company, so I can actually expand. And then the next question I will have is that today, right? Let's just say today, I have this parking expenses, and I go and see customer. How much of my expenses are that I can actually constitute to minus from the company? Like example, like this parking, I went there to see customer. How much can I minus off from the taxes, and what kind of expenses that I cannot, and what kind of expenses that I can?
Okay. So, okay. Based on your question, okay, you would like to know what type of expenses can be fully deductibles, okay, against your tax?
Yes, you are right. Thank you for putting it that way.
Okay. Okay. So, expenses. Any expenses that wholly and exclusively incur for the production income for the business purpose, yes, you can deduct.
Can you give me an example?
Okay, example, just now like you say, this parking ticket, okay, just parking ticket, you're looking for customer.
Yes.
Okay. This is a key point. You are looking for customer. You cannot be looking for potential customer. If you're looking for potential customer, this cannot be deduct. If you are looking for customer, yes, this can be deduct.
So to put it in the perspective, for real estate agents such as me myself, so I go and prospect. So for example, let's say this one, I go and prospect. I go drink coffee with a potential customer.
Potential customer.
So at which point, right, this potential customer I convert that I can deduct? At which point?
After you issue invoices for them. After the business dealing. Usually business dealing, invoices issue out? Yes.
But my invoice is issued by the company because I collaborate with the company.
Okay. As long as the company issue the invoices, as long as any document, you're able to prove that the sales is being dealt, yes. From that point.
So for example, let's say CY, today I meet you. You say you want to buy a house.
Yes.
Then you buy a house through me.
Yes.
So then I can actually take this parking ticket. I mean parking ticket pula. Parking expenses. When I got the invoice when I got the invoice from the company, I can take this parking expenses and deduct.
Okay. You see the point. The key point is, let's say the invoices. Okay, let's say this parking ticket, let's say is 2nd of January. Okay. The date. So let's say the deal is on the 10th of January. So whatever deal happened before 10th of January, the expenses cannot be deducted.
I see. I understand.
It only can be deducted after 10th of January.
Okay. Oh, no wonder. Okay, so that means after 10th of January, my company come out invoice for you because you buy a house from me.
Yes.
So you pay my commission, right?
Yes.
So then I can actually meet you after that. Then it's considered tax deductible.
Yes. So you see the key point. Expenses can be deducted. Okay. Again, wholly and exclusively for production income. It's not for creation of income.
I see.
That means this definition a lot of people that means don't have a very clear mindset. Wholly and exclusively for production and income, and creation income is different story. So creation is usually the initial. So when it comes to creation of income, is disallowed to deduct.
I see.
Whereas for production income, keep on continuously, yes, you can be deduct.
Okay. CY, I think perhaps we could rewind back if you don't mind.
Yes.
Could you share with us what is an invoice?
Okay. Invoice is a sales invoice. Okay. It's a document. I think nowadays it's quite famous for e-invoice.
Yes.
Okay. Invoice
what is that?
Invoice is something, okay, let's say when the sales, Okay, it's being happened.
Mm.
The goods is being transferred.
You can use this.
Yes,
Let's say you sell,
I
you sell to
you.
me.
Yes, I sell to
10
you.
ringgit, let's just say.
Yes, when the goods, once the risk and rewards is being transferred to you, then the sales is occur, then we will be issued the invoice.
So let's just say you sell this 10 ringgit and I buy from you.
Yes.
You issue me an invoice for 10 ringgit.
Yes, you're right.
So that's an invoice. So what's the receipt?
Receipt. Okay, receipt is okay. You receive my invoice already. Okay, then now you make payment for me.
Okay. So again, 10 ringgit. Now I pay him 10 ringgit because I buy from him. So that document that he's going to give me is the receipt, which is the proof of payment that I've already paid for these goods. Okay. So this is the basics, invoice and receipt.
Yes. Don't confuse.
Okay, yeah, because we need to go down to very basic. A lot of even I myself don't even know what is invoice, what is DO, what is receipt.
Okay.
But we know what is receipt because every time we buy, we got receipt.
Okay.
But we need to know what is it as an accounting point of view, and invoice, like what you mentioned, like so that at least we know, like, okay, this is tax deductible. Okay, so I can deduct tax for my compliance, because these days also they also need us, the real estate agents, all of us need to comply with the law, bankruptcy law. So every year, right, we need to submit our bankruptcy, the declaration, and we need to pay for that. Can that be deducted from tax?
Yes. As long as anything is related wholly and exclusively for business production income, then yes, you can go for deduct.
Okay, so audience, real estate agents, remember your licensing, your compliance. Okay. Sorry. Let's just say today I go for class.
Okay.
I want to increase my Facebook ads. Let's just say I go for Facebook ads class. So I go. Can I deduct that from my taxes?
Okay. This one I'm gonna to point out. Okay. When you register your business, you're gonna to have a clear. That means usually the assessment will be ask you what's your nature of business. Okay.
Yes.
So your nature of the business usually is, let's say if you are real estate. Okay. When you claim your expenses, you're going to make sure that it is at the real estate. Like just now you mentioned regarding FB, like this. Okay, advertising is yes.
Yes.
Let's say if you go to class, maybe it's another story. Maybe I will be thinking, okay, you go to class, but right, you should go to real estate. That means courses instead of that means this type of Facebook advertising courses is totally unrelated.
I see.
So example, I'm accounting. So let's say if I enter, that means go for attend accounting courses. Yes, it's logic.
So CPD all okay.
Yes, CPD is okay. So let's say if I go for advertising, it's a bit out of, that means my main core business already.
I see. So from what I understand, CY, because we ourselves we have our own association. So what you're saying, that it's better for us to actually go back to our association. Let's just say Facebook ads, that our association of real estate agents can also organize this kind of workshop. Okay. So if I go under the association, this kind of,
it will be much more better. It will be much more safe,
easier to explain.
Yes,
right? Because it has to do with my real estate.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Understand. Okay, agents. So you heard CY mention, right? So I know a lot of you out there, including myself, we are looking for classes to actually increase our skills and add our values for our customers. So when you do this, remember that some are tax deductible, some are not tax deductible. But at the end of the day, you need to talk to your accountant. If something that you need to spend and you can't get it from your source, right? Perhaps you spend that money, go and pay for that class to increase your income. So the next one, right, CY, we mentioned a lot of talk about processes, and I think you've seen a lot of micro businesses and SMEs. Could you share with us the top 3 mistakes that you've seen, most common mistakes?
Most common mistake
when it comes to accounting and finances.
Okay. The top 3 is, okay, first is I saw customer, a lot of people, okay, they don't know actually what they want.
Oh yes, correct.
They don't know what they want.
You are right.
They only come here is, okay, do accounts, do
how
much? How much? Okay, finish.
Then after I go another one, same thing.
Yes.
Which one cheaper?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Then after that they will ask, how come you are much more expensive?
Why?
Why? Yes, usually this is the common. They don't know what they want.
Yes.
They only know one thing is they just do it because of compliance, of the sake of compliance. That's all.
So I want cheapest.
Yes, just because of compliance. That's all. Because of compliance. Then I go. Then I just look for accountant now.
I love, I get jail or I get fined, right?
Yes, they don't know what they want.
Okay, correct.
Okay. Secondly is the documentation. Okay, usually a lot of people they do not keep on their documentation.
You mean keep as in end of the year we start digging, right? Give you.
Yes. Sometimes they don't keep. Okay, sometimes they here one piece, there one piece. Okay, they don't keep, and then they don't. That means when they dig, okay, sometimes I miss up this, I miss up that lah.
Okay.
So this is the thing. Second thing is the documentation is very important. Okay. Third thing is I will say is no communication. Why is no communication? So examples okay. Today is assume that year is 2025. Okay, we are filing year 2024 taxes, accounts and tax. So usually they come to look for me. Hey, Sen CY, how can I reduce my tax? Then I look at the customer. Let's say I look at you, Kenny. Kenny, now it's year 2025. We are ready to file on the year 2024 tax. What do you expect me to do?
Magic, as usual, right?
I'm not magician.
You do something, come up with, account team.
I'm an accountant. I'm not magician, okay?
Exactly.
Yes. So that means, in other words, you got to communicate. That means, if you want to pay less tax or you want to have a tax planning, okay, this activity you're going to start from last year already.
I see.
Last year, middle year, or the third quarter of the years. Then you know what to do. That means how to reduce your tax. Is it you need to volunteer to contribute your EPF or not? Is it you need to buy any electronic products or not? Or anything that will guide you, assist you. Not until after end of 2024 already. Now 2025. Alamak. Going to pay high tax, then how?
I see. I understand.
Well, we cannot back to the future. We cannot rewind back to the time and then go back.
You cannot rewind back, but you can make magic. Because some document don't have. You make magic come out. That's what, right? That's what you ask you, right?
Yes,
hey,
yes.
CY, make magic come out lah. Get some document, get some receipt or what?
Yes. Usually we are accountant. We will tell you that as Kenny, we are accountant, we are not magician. Yes, maybe you're gonna maybe you're gonna appoint a magician to do some magic for you.
Yeah, pass to you to do.
Yes.
Okay. Audience members, I think the three things that I asked, right? You notice or not, two of them are actually related to people. Only one is documentation. So what does this tell you? It tells you that at the end of the day, it all comes back to you. If you don't know what you want, or you don't know what problem you have, or you don't even know that's going to be a problem soon, perhaps you should speak to a professional. Okay? Then the next one is that please the accounting culture I know all of us last minute, including myself. So even my accountant also have to chase me my document Mr. here and there. And then when want to come to pay the tax, then I say, oh, how can I pay so much? I understand. Perhaps it's time to actually change the way we look at taxation. Okay? If you have an accountant on your retainer, you every month is paying an accountant. Call your accountant third quarter, say, hey, can you start my tax planning already? If you don't have, perhaps you should start to look for an accountant. We are at the third quarter, July already, so you can start to look for an accountant. Okay? So CY, coming back to what you mentioned just now, I like the way you actually start. At the end of the day, it's human factor. They don't know how to communicate because we are not taught to see accountant that way. So coming back, I want to take you to the second point.
Okay.
You mentioned documentation. People like me, one day I got so many things to do. Like real estate agents especially. Accounting. At the end of the day, I just throw to you, you settle. So how do you categorize? Like, is there a flow that we can actually follow for small businesses, solopreneurs?
Okay, as a businesses,
so example, let's just say today I got this incurred. So how would you advise me?
Okay, as a businesses, first of all, you're going to understand your expenses. you're gonna to know well than me. No, I know well than you. Okay, because every business have their own type of expenses. So you're gonna to categorize. Okay, examples like your real estate. Okay, what type of expenses you have? Traveling, would be,
Advertising, the biggest.
yes, advertisings. Okay, maybe some commissions. Maybe you're gonna pay some other people's or any courses.
Referrals, all these.
Maybe you're gonna have some tools. Maybe you need some tools.
Mm.
Maybe you're gonna to upkeep your motor vehicles.
Yes, correct.
Maybe you're gonna to upkeep your equipment, office equipment, or anything. You're gonna to understand what are expenses. Then you categorize. You open a folder, and then you place all your supporting document, all your receipt at the folder. You arrange it according to the date. So that when the person who doing your accounts, they're easy. So if let's say if you don't care, you just dump all everything, then the accountant will take more time to do. The more time that they spend, then they will charge you accordingly.
I see. No wonder.
It's very fair. Some people is lazy to organize, then they just chunk in everything. So of course the accountant is going to do your work. Okay, I help you to organize everything. Of course, this is non-value added activity, but no choice. This is our time cost. We still need to charge you.
I see. So okay, so I have to open a folder.
Yes, open a folder to categorize it.
Then I put let's just say today's date is 18. We put 18. Then what expenses?
Maybe a folder. Let's say example, this folder is for traveling expenses. Maybe if you have a lot of traveling expenses, okay, then you can break it to months. Okay, this January folder. Then you place all the January. You can place the date. Then we will be going to have a look so that we will know how to extract the information. Easy. Yes.
So I have to categorize traveling, advertising, all this.
Yes.
My big expenses.
Yes. So please don't mess up everything. Today you place all your upkeep. Some upkeep invoices into your traveling, and some traveling you place on your motor vehicle there. It also could be happen on this method too.
Can I actually do it like one day itself? Let's just say that day, like today, whatever I spend on today, I just put in that folder with that date.
Can of course can. I did not advise. Okay, it all depends. Okay, it's a volume. If let's say you January you only have around 10 supporting documents. Then why not just January one folder? If let's say daily you have almost 20 or 30, then I will tell you open daily folder already.
I see.
It all depends on the quantity.
All depends on your quantity. You decide yourself. But at the end of the day, remember, if you check it, one whole stack, and you plus to your accountant at the end of the year, you're gonna get charged more. That time you don't complain. Okay? Okay, that's very good. So CY, thank you so much. Now we would like to move to the juicy part. I'm sure the property investors will love you.
Okay.
So we're going to talk about rental income.
Okay.
That's just real estate agents, even ourselves, we also have property investment and also a lot of property investors out there. We are working 9 to 5, then we buy property for investment or do business.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the rental income is something that we quite confused. Could you just break down for us in a simple category, like what is allowable expenses in terms of rental income, and where can we refer to these documents of rental income?
Okay. Rental income. Okay. When it comes to income tax, Income Tax Act 1967, okay. And rental income is considered as a Section 4D.
4D?
4D. Okay. Actually, when it comes to Income Tax Act, we have few type of income. Section 4A is a business income. Section 4B is a employment income. Section 4D is a interest and dividend income. Whereas Section 4D is royalties, rental income.
You mean just now dividend is 4C, is it?
Yes, yes.
So, okay, when you talk about this 4D, 4A, B, C, D,
yes.
This is the one that you see on the Borang BE, right? A, B, C, D?
Is it? No. Borang B is Borang B. Borang B is Borang BE. Okay. But when you fill in, if you fill in the Borang BE, you can see, all the source of income, they got separate one. That means this employment income, pendapatan berkanun penggajian.
Yes, correct.
Pendapatan berkanun bersewa, perniagaan atau bersewa. So they actually, of course, they did not written down Section 4A, B, C, D. They just written down Okay, that means this business income, employment income, dividend income, as well as your rental income like this.
So when you mention for A, B, C, D, it's actually in the act.
In the act,
I
yes.
see. So something that we all will not be looking at,
Yes,
including me,
agree,
except you, accountant.
yes.
So could you actually explain to us, let's just say when it comes to
Wow.
4D,
Okay.
you were about to explain, like, what can we deduct for my rental
Okay.
income? Assume this
Okay.
my
So
rental income
for
2,000.
rental income, only direct expenses, which are wholly and exclusively for your production income, for your business production income expenses.
My rental income is treated as business.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Usually we call it this is our keyword lah. Okay, direct expenses wholly and exclusively lah, because it also is another type of income lah. Okay, as long as okay, I give you an example. Example like quick rent, land
Rent.
assessment.
Mm.
Okay, you can deduct.
Mm.
Loan interest,
Yeah.
you can.
Management also get
Management fees,
service
yes.
Yes.
Fire insurance premium, you also can deduct. Some upkeep, your minor upkeep. If let's say your house got leaking anything, you got repair, yes, you can deduct. Let's say agreement renewal.
Renewal, not when the
not the initial one, it's the renewal.
Okay.
Yes, you can deduct.
Okay. So that means let's just say my rental is 2,000 example. Then my interest is 1,000.
Okay.
So I will deduct that and only pay the income tax on the 1,000, correct?
Yes, correct. Yes.
So because when you talk about rental income, right, a lot of people out there are still very afraid because they think that when the rental income is 2,000, they have to pay tax on 2,000.
Okay.
So there's a lot of misconception down there.
Yes, agree. Yes, correct.
And I know, all of you also know, a lot of you also don't declare your rental income. Okay, you think you are safe, don't. When the letter comes, the love letter comes, then you start lah. Okay, so please declare your rental income, because if you declare your rental income, it also helps with your loan ability. You can borrow more from the bank. Okay, because the stamp tenancy agreement is the one of the income, one of the documents that recognize for your income. Okay, so coming back to CY that you mentioned just now, right? A lot of the things that is deductible. I want to take you to this thing called Upkeep. You see, when we as investors, right, we always like to save money, man.
Okay.
So Upkeep, we always will hire a contractor. I got no company one, then ask them to come out receipt with us for 50 ringgit. As example,
Okay.
change one buck, 50 ringgit.
Okay.
Can this be deductible?
Can deduct.
Can.
Can, seriously.
Cash or
cash out.
I pay cash or
Pay cash of course. Okay. Sorry. Everything you want to deduct, you must have an invoice.
Invoice.
Yes.
I can
Invoice.
ask them to issue me a receipt, 50 ringgit cannot.
They issue you a receipt. Okay, let's say if they don't have a company. If they don't have a company, I will advise you, okay, to get their name as well as their IC number.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. So I can actually deduct, but I need their name and IC number.
Yes.
But most of us, when you want to save money, we hire foreign workers, Those person that work inside the building maintenance. How?
Okay. So, foreign worker, is it legal or illegal?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know whether legal or illegal.
Okay, so you, okay, in this case, you must be checked. You must check. Is it legal or illegal? But most of the time I can tell you it's illegal.
Yes.
Okay. So in order to play safe, just forget about the foreign worker.
Understand. Audience, heard that? You want to hire your local foreigners to actually do your work, fix it because it's cheaper, or because they are there in the building, no problem. But remember, the document is not valid when it comes to reducing your rental income for your tax submission. Okay? So you heard it from an accountant, not me. So next one, we're going to talk about something else in what you mentioned just now regarding renewal. You see, investors, we always want to maximize return. One. We will ask you, today, I paid agency fee to find the tenant. Why can't I just deduct? Why renewal only can?
Oh, okay. As being mentioned on the previously, as I said, any expenses, okay, is for production income. yes, you can deduct. Whereas it's for creation income, you cannot be deduct.
So you are saying that the act of me trying to create that rental income,
Yes.
meaning I pay the agent to find me the tenant, that one cannot deduct.
Yes. According to, okay, in fact, if you would like to know more regarding rental income, you can go to HDN to search for their public ruling.
Public ruling.
Yes.
You have a code for that public ruling?
If I did not mistaken, the public ruling should be...
Hold on, I think I have here.
Yes.
PR 2018, right?
PR, is it 20/18? Is it?
20/18. This morning I got put. Never mind. Never mind, it's okay. I will put it at that the public ruling.
Yeah.
The link to the website and also the public, how the public ruling looks like at the end. Okay.
Yes. So you actually got mentioned. Yes. PR 12/2018.
PR 12/018.
2018.
Okay.
So actually, public ruling got mentioned. Okay. Sorry, what is the question just now?
Just now, why I pay agent?
Okay.
cannot
Yeah.
deduct?
So actually, they got mention a lot of important information in there. So they say they got determine when is the date of letting up the property. When you talk about letting up the property, so let's say your house, let's say you want to rent out a house. Kenny, you want to rent out a house? Let's say if you rent out the house is on the 15th of January. Any expenses actually incur before the 15th of January is not allowed to deduct.
I see.
So that means on the public ruling, actually they got mentioned for rental income, the letting date is based on the first date that you rent out. So after you rent out already, all the expenses start from that day onwards, you only can be deduct.
So renewal is considered like production.
Yes, it's called production.
So because sometimes in terms of rental, right, the practice is like 1+1. Then or sometimes maybe after 1 year the tenant don't want to renew the rental. So I have to find another tenant.
Okay.
So I have to incur another agent fee. Can I deduct?
Yes, you can.
Why? Because because it's a new tenancy, right?
Okay.
New creation of income.
First of all, the house, the property, your intention is to rent out.
Correct.
It's the rent out. So that means, of course, you cannot be 100% guaranteed that all the time there is continuous. That means renting out.
Correct.
Okay, sometimes it could be vacant.
Yes, correct.
So if you're unable, that means to find any tenant, that means to rent your property. So that means it doesn't mean that you're gonna restart again. It's still you vacant. Your intention is to rent out, unless you don't have the intention. You go and stay again. You go and stay again in the house, and then I'll stay after another 2 years or 3 years already. Then I want to rent out. That is another different story.
I see.
If you continuously, maybe sometimes you're unable to get any tenant or customer, so you still can.
So from what you are saying, let's just say today I just got key for my new house. So that one I cannot deduct. The agent fee I cannot deduct.
For the first time.
For the first time?
Yes.
But second year already, then my tenant move out, they don't want to continue. That one I can deduct.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So that's very interesting. And then do I need to show you that I've already put in effort to find a tenant that I cannot get a tenant?
No need. As long as the no need.
No need,
Yeah, as long as the building is vacant, you have the intention, it means to rent out.
I see. Okay. I understand. So because there's some cases like they have to show, but not this. I think maybe it's commercial property, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
But I did come across cases like this. It's a very funny case.
Okay.
They have to prove that they already did an effort to find a tenant. If not, they will get fined.
Okay.
But that is another story. So landlords, you heard from CY, qualified accountant. So don't be afraid to actually declare your rental income. Then number one. Second is use agents . You rent out for yourself, you cannot deduct from rental income. So use agents, use qualified agents to actually find market for you, your property. It's also to your own good, because the agents will be the stakeholder and check. You're supposed to do due diligence, to do diligence for the landlords and also the tenant. Okay, so I think at the end of the day, this is the one that a lot of people actually asking, especially when the renewal part, people are asking me why they cannot deduct. So now you have your answer. Okay, CY. Next one, right? Let's just say today I have the 4 properties. How do I declare rental income? Do I take like all 4 properties under one income tax myself, or how? Do I need to incorporate a company for these 4?
Okay, it depends. Okay, rental actually it could be treated as a business income as well as it also could be treated as rental income. Okay, like example Mid Valley when you, and that is not considered as a rental income. That is considered as a business income. Okay, like your case, let's say you have 4 properties. Okay, actually you can no need to incorporate a company. Okay, that one is a rental income. You can combine together to become a one source income.
One source income.
Okay, let's say you have 4 properties, property A, B, C, D. So property, let's say example, property A is your rental income is 1,000. Property B also 1,000. C 1,000. D 1,000. So assume that A, B, C, D, each property is 1,000. Okay, your allowable expenses. Okay, maybe the property A, the allowable expenses being deduct is 1,001. Property B is 200. Property C is 500. Property D is 1,005. So you can combine all your property income, 1,000 times 4 become 4,000. And then you also can combine all your allowable expenses, 1,001 plus 500 plus 200 plus 1,005 together, and then to deduct. You can combine together.
That's the amount I declare into income tax, right?
Yes, you can combine.
Not the whole amount of rental of 4,000, right?
Yes.
I just want to clarify because a lot of people think like they have more property, they have more rental income, they need to declare everything.
No. Of course, you can deduct against all those direct expenses which are wholly and exclusively for business purposes.
Okay, thank you, CY. I think at the end of the day, we've learned a lot.
Okay, yeah.
I think we go through the questions that we also covered along the way, right?
Yes, agree.
And it's more than that. Thank you so much for agreeing to come here.
You're welcome.
And actually share with us your knowledge.
Yeah.
So you've opened up a lot of perspective in the role of accountant, how important the accountant is in the life of business owners or even employees. I never thought of accountant as someone that you can actually talk to before you start the business. Okay. So CY. So having said that, right? If there's people who are actually interested to engage you for accountancy services, where can they reach you?
Maybe they can write for me. Okay, they can reach to us the email cysen@genstar.com.my.
Okay, cysen@genstar.com.my.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I will add CY's email on the video and also in the description down below. If you are interested to engage him in your accountancy services or even advice or even like what you say, you don't know what you want, then you talk to him, you email him, okay, and let him take it from there. So for my part, this is the end of the show. I hope that this has been beneficial to you. This is Kenny here from Probably Story Show, and I'll see you again next podcast or video. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, CY.